Chris Jericho challenged Will Manning for the undisputed WWE Championship at Bash in Berlin, which Will accepts. Those two had a great fight, with Will ultimately retaining the title. Chris Jericho does not turn heel for now. Christina C. Morelli and Kimberly has earned a rematch and become the #1 contenders match against Lauren and Amy C. Morelli in order to face Hattie Houston and Katie Elliott for the Women's Tag Team Championships at Bash in Berlin. Since Jessica Foley is having a maternity leave, Christina and Kimberly would regain the titles.
Ann Robinson returns to Raw after SummerSlam and challenge the newly World Heavyweight Champion Leondale at Bash in Berlin. In one condition. Had Ann won the championship, he would have been transferred to Raw and Leondale would have been transferred to SmackDown. Leondale retains the World Heavyweight Championship after a massive 30-minute match, which resulted in they have not transferred. After the match, Ian and Ann shook hands as Bash in Berlin draws to a close.
On the 23rd of September episode of Raw, Sonny J defeats Peppa Pig to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Amy Vivian defeats Kenny Rogers in a #1 contenders match on SmackDown in order to face Bianca Jackson at Bad Blood. In the build-up, Amy promised Bianca to win back her women's championship that she never lost from SummerSlam. Bianca says that Amy can keep acting like a capital FM as much as she wants. When the pressure's really on at Bad Blood, she's the one who's going to deliver and show Wyatt so that's the WWE Women's Champion. Thanks to a distraction from Tiffany Mitchell, Bianca Jackson would retain the title after hitting Amy Vivian with the Loud and Proud. After Katie Pullinger and Zero earned a victory against Women's World Champion Alex Kramer and Scott 176 at Bash in Berlin, Katie Pullinger has earned a rematch at Bad Blood. That's until Adam Pearce has bad news for the champion. Due to constant Scott 176 interference in his matches for months even when he's supposed to be banned from ringside, he's decided that Scott 176 will be locked high in a shark cage. And Foley has worse news for Alex. This match will be a Nina Leonard Fashion Designs match. Near the end of the match, a masked woman appears and sprays perfume into Katie Pullinger's eyes when the referee isn't looking and allows Alex Kramer to take advantage. Hit Katie Pullinger with the beauty sale and pin her to retain the championship. The person then unmasks and appears to be Victoria Fitzgerald. On the 21st of October episode of Raw, Sonny J drops the Intercontinental Championship to Peppa Pig thanks to Allison Young, Lonico, Lucy Piper and Simon Marks.
But Sonny J has revenge, costing Lucy Piper and Lornico the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against Dora and Boots on the 25th of October episode of SmackDown, beginning the QVC Civil War. Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce announced Christina C. Morelli and Kimberly would defend the Women's Tag Team Championships at Crown Jewel against Kate McCarthy and Angelica Davis, Lauren and Amy C. Morelli, and Tapped Out Ladies. Christina and Kimberly managed the odds by retaining their titles.
Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce announced Women's World Champion Alex Kramer goes head-to-head with the Women's Champion Bianca Jackson to crown the first ever Crown Jewel Championship. During the match, Lydia Rodford cashed in her Money in the Bank contract, but Scott 176 stops Lydia from cashing. Alex Kramer would become the first ever Crown Jewel Championship after some help from Victoria Fitzgerald.
Nick Aldis awarded Mansoor and Jay London a shot at the United States Championship against Tony Green since the match has tied at 5-5. Tensions between Mansoor and Jay resulting in Tony Green retaining the title. Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce announced World Heavyweight Champion Leondale goes head-to-head with the undisputed WWE Champion Will Manning to crown the first ever Crown Jewel Championship. Will Manning defeats Leondale with a capital X to become the first ever Crown Jewel Championship. After the match, Will Manning and Alex Kramer holds their respective Crown Jewel Championships as Crown Jewel draws to a close.
On the SmackDown after Crown Jewel after Tony Green retains his United States Championship against Carmel Thomas, Tony Green was attacked by the returning Victoria Norris, challenging her to a title match for the United States Championship at Survivor Series. Victoria cheats to win the United States Championship by raking Tony Green's eyes while the referee isn't looking. Adam Pearce awarded Alexandra Armstrong and James O'Brien the Intercontinental Championship against Peppa Pig at at Survivor Series War Games. Peppa Pig retains thanks to some help from her family and her friends. On the Raw after Crown Jewel, Zero wins a fatal four-way elimination match against Chris Tarrant, Alexandra Armstrong and Chloe Everton in order to face Ian Dale for the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series. In the build-up, Zero promised to win back his World Heavyweight Championship that he never lost at SummerSlam. During the match there's a ref bump and Zero looks to finish off Ian Dale until Chris Benoit appears and lays out Zero with the Heart 106.2. Ian Dale capitalizes, delivers across questions and covers Zero to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. On the SmackDown before Saturday night's main event, Jordan North and Chris Stark turned heel and defeats Dora and Boots to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. On the Raw after Crown Jewel, Lauren Cimarelli wins a Battle Royal elimination match in order to face Alex Kramer for the Women's World Championship at Saturday night's main event. In the build-up, Lauren promises to once again win the Women's World Championship and end the Alex Kramer's revenge tour once and for all. Thanks to the distraction from Victoria Fitzgerald, Alex Kramer retains the title after hitting Lauren with Beauty Sale. After the match, Katie Pollinger's music hits and she is coming for her title. Adam Pearce announced due to Benoit and Zero's feud to continue, he's decided that Ian Dale would defend the World Heavyweight Championship in the triple threat match at Saturday night's main event against Chris Benoit and Zero. Benoit and Zero would continue their feud however, as Ian Dale ultimately retains after forcing Benoit to tap out to the cross questions. Nick Aldis has awarded the new title belt, the Women's United States Championship. The winners will go through to the finals at Saturday night's main event. The final two are Nada Alley and Kate McCarthy, with Kate McCarthy would become the first ever Women's United States Championship. After Chris Jericho turned heel at Bad Blood, Jericho said he has earned a rematch for the undisputed WWE Championship at the Saturday night's main event. During the entrance, Will Manning has a WWF Eagle title belt in 1998. Will Manning retains his title after hitting Jericho with a capital air kicks. After the match, Jericho took some frustrations and attacks Will Manning, putting Will Manning through a glass table, writing him off TV with the bloody mess. Jericho steals the WWF Eagle title belt as Saturday night's main event draws to a close.
On the Raw after Saturday night's main event, Chris Benoit and Logan Paul drops the World Tag Team Championships to Golden Freddy and Freddy Fazbear from the Five Nights at Freddy's thanks to Zero.